Hey, good morning.
Morning. Beautiful morning.
We had a really nice night at the Bighorn Canyon campground, and now we are just east of Grable, Wyoming, off of Highway 14. This road you see here is the Red Gulch Alkali Scenic Byway that goes all the way to Hyattville. But down this road a ways is dinosaur tracks and something else that's special that we want to tell you about. Let's get into the video. This is gumbo. It loads up your tires, loads up your wheel wells. If you keep driving on it, it just gets thicker and thicker until actually you get so much mud in here that that your wheels won't turn. Well, we were just heading in on this road, and this little stretch right here is good, but there are really bad places, so we're not going to make it back into the dinosaur tracks. But dinosaur tracks, yeah, kids are interested in dinosaurs, right? We're here for something else. It hasn't rained. The mud is from all the snow melt. Evidently they had a lot of snow in here. Still wet from that. It's a real Badlands looking area.
Well, what are we looking for? We're looking for arrowheads, dinosaur claws.
Dinosaur claws?
Yeah, the deputy sheriff said that you can find them on the ground. You're not allowed to take them, I don't think.
But you can sure take pictures of them.
Right, but we can find them.
This area was just thick with dinosaurs and all different sizes, but they said that people come out here and search for dinosaur claws. Now, you're not allowed to collect fossils from vertebrates. You can from invertebrates, but we're not going to take a chance. If we happen to find something, we'll of course leave it, but we'll show it to you. This one is big. I don't know if you can see that. This is the hind leg of an elk here. It's huge. Looks like a deer met its demise. A good place to look for anything is where there's gravel, such as a stream bed like this one, or drainage area. Off to the side, the dirt is thick, kind of poofy, so things would just tend to just get buried in the humus here. It's about 45 degrees right now, no wind, but you know, any day that you can get out and explore like this is a really good day. And I know a lot of you folks are stuck at home for one reason or another, and we welcome you along on this little trip of ours. Thanks for being here. From a ways back, this looked like a petrified tree trunk, but it's just layers of rock. Well, this is fun. This is the kind of place where you could find a dinosaur leg bone sticking out of the hillside. But whatever. It's just fun being out here. There's some kind of bone sticking out of the hillside here. Yeah. Must be a lot of game in the area. Well, there.
See, you made it up, okay?
Barely. It was kind of slick in places.
Well, look at it. It looks like Makoshka.
Yeah, up in Montana. Makoshka in Montana. It's spelled like Makashita. It's pronounced
Makoshika.
Makashika. It's pronounced Makoshka. But it's Badlands on the eastern side of Montana. There's a nice campground there. You can stay and go tour that too. This area of Wyoming here is huge. This is BLM land. Found big pieces of chert. You know, you can make tools out of this. It's popped out of limestone. Wow, this nice hunk here. Make an arrowhead out of that. Yeah, no telling what's out here. Well, I've got possible flakes from tool making here. It's nice chert. Yeah, I can't be sure, but it's sharp edged. Looks like it might have been chipped off while forming a tool. That's always fun to find. There's just more pieces all along here. Yeah. Sorry, probably the focus was probably off there. This is a piece of gypsum. I know they mine gypsum around this area. In the old days, they used to make the windows on wood stoves were made out of isinglass. I think isinglass is a thin sheet of gypsum. Well, now Linda and I are heading back up into this canyon over here. We're not seeing too much except for, possible flakes and things like that, but we're just out exploring. After all, what's around that bend?
I thought I found a beautiful piece, shining in the sun, and it had the right shape, and you could see the sharp edge. Picked it up, it was a piece of ice.
You thought you found a crystal arrowhead?
Yes.
Somebody did find a crystal arrowhead, but it was back east. It was on a YouTube video I saw. It was beautiful. The gumbo caked up on our boots. It adds a couple of pounds to each boot, maybe 3 pounds. It doesn't come off for nothing. You got to use a pressure washer to get this stuff off. Well, this area of Wyoming is pretty darn nice. I know that we're actually in Badlands right now, but all the way up and down the Bighorn Mountains on the west side and the east side are places to camp and explore. Up the 10 Sleep Canyon, or down the south side is the hole in the wall where Butch Cassidy and his gang hung out and escaped the posse. But you can see there's so much to see here in Wyoming. Lots of great museums, tons of BLM land and places to camp. You could spend a summer just here in Wyoming, in central part of Wyoming, just cruising around and camping and enjoying yourself. There's some breweries too, if you're into that. Oh, this is an interesting piece. It looks like it's covered with dirt on the top here. This isn't like anything I've found before. It's worked around the edges, but it's big. It's a lot larger than any. This is the shape of a plane. Usually they're small. They're like 1/4 this size. And used for shaping wood. They're usually smooth on the bottom and sharpened around the edges. This is definitely sharp around all the edges. It's been flaked to make it sharp. Is it a hand axe? I don't know about that. The reason I don't know is because it's sharp. The whole side you'd be holding is really sharp here. It's more like a big plane. It's shaped like that. The Native American Cultural Center down in Cortez, near Cortez, Colorado, in the museum, they had smaller ones like this, and that's where I learned what these were. They're kind of turtle-shaped, and they were planes for smoothing arrow shafts or smoothing pieces of wood and things like that. This is a big one. I got to take this down and show this to Linda. She's down below me here. Let's see what she says. Linda, I found something.
What is it?
Well, it's like nothing else we've found.
What is it?
Look it over and tell me what you think.
Oh, is it a big tool?
I think it is. I think it's a very big plane, or maybe like a hand, what they call a hand axe. They weren't hafted, they were just held in the hand, but it's sharpened.
Or they started to.
It's flaked all around the edges.
I found one that was like this, but smaller. I just threw it down over there. So yeah, it could be.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a nice chunk.
Beautiful piece, yeah. Chert. Well, I'll go put it back.
I even scraped some of my stick off with the one I found.
Yeah. Never found one this big. Very cool. Native American tool. This could be thousands of years old. We're finding it right here where the dinosaurs are found. Yeah.
All right, we're heading back to the car because the afternoon sun and the glare, I'm having a hard time seeing stuff on the ground.
Yeah, Linda's having some problems with her eyes. It's one of the reasons that we're sticking around home right now and not heading south. She got a problem with glaucoma, and they're dealing with that. They're bringing the pressure down.
Yeah, and then I have to wait for, you just stepped on some cactus. I just have to wait for a call back to schedule a cataract surgery on both eyes, I guess.
She'll be able to see a lot better when she gets her cataract surgery.
But that made us remember to tell all of yous that are our age or even younger, make sure you get your eyes checked every year.
Yeah. Yeah, don't slouch on that, because Linda thought that she was having she thought that she was just needed a new
prescription.
Yeah, and it actually turned out to be that the glaucoma had done some damage on her right eye. So
yeah, so that's all.
Yeah, get your eyes checked every year, you guys. As for me, I've got some other things I'm dealing with that I don't want to go into. I don't want to drag you guys into that, but it's causing me to have to stick around home for a little while too. Hopefully we'll be heading for Arizona though within about a month. I hope. We'll see.